Hey, it's Jessica. I wanted to talk a bit about water bottles for hamsters. Um, Two I have are the over water bottles, which are, I'll show you Ella's. Well, actually, I can, Booze is here too. There's Ella's. Purple. Booze is the green. I have Berries, and Max is with me. This one's Berries. He has the Super Pet glass one with the ducky. And Max just has the small living room one. Because this cage is small, so I didn't want to get a big bottle. Um, I wanted to talk about the Super Pet one. I wanted to do this since I got Barry, but I never did do this a video. When we first got this bottle, um, as you can see, this is not the sipping tube that came with this bottle. The sipping tube that came with this bottle is metal here at the base where it's plastic, and it didn't work. At least not with us. It would not give off water. It would give off water a little bit, like if you touched it a couple of times, you'd feel a little bit of water, and then all of a sudden it would stop. And we didn't know this until about the second or third day. So luckily it wasn't too long. He wasn't too long without water, we don't think. Let's put this here. So what we did is I set up one of these oval water bottles in his bin cage, leaning against like the corner of the cage with, because I still had like that little bottom tube. And then the next day I bought a cheap bottle from Walmart. There's the cat. Go away, you don't drinking that. I bought a cheap water bottle. It was a Hearts water bottle, I think. And I just took this black part, the sippy tube off, and it fit this. And now this bottle works fine. It's perfect because it's got a different tube. It's not this. It might be the spring loadedness of the Super Pet bottles, because the other little cage I had, which I don't have anymore, I sold it, which is a Super Pet cage, and it had that Critter Canteen water bottle. I'm sure people know what I'm talking about, because it's a blue water bottle, Critter Canteen. That one did the same thing. I find it's all the Super Pet brand water bottles, I guess, or at least the two we had. Their spout, I guess it's spring loaded, works, and then it doesn't. So this one works. It doesn't leak. It's leaking right now because I'm playing with it and I'm doing this with it. But it doesn't leak. This one is really easy to get water out of. That one comes out more quickly than this one. So I like the bottle now because it is glass. I like it. It's just, it really sucks, and I kind of wanted to warn people about the Super Pet bottle because I did look up a lot of reviews online after this happened to us, and I'm not the first person for it to happen to. I read a lot of reviews that people were like saying water bottle sucks, water does not come out, does not come out, does not come out, over and over again. One person said that her guinea pig died because of a week of dehydration, but to me that also, I think that's a little ridiculous to blame the bottle, because if you haven't been paying attention to your animal for a week, then I kind of blame negligence on the pet owner. You should have noticed before a week happened, before your guinea pig died, that obviously it was not getting water. There's a ducky in it. You would have noticed that the level wasn't going down. We noticed it within like 2 days. And we noticed it right away. Because what would happen is you'd hear, when you hear your animal making that noise drinking, you kept hearing that over like too much. Like, we know hamsters don't drink that much, and we kept hearing that, and we're like, why does it seem like he's fighting with it? So that's when my boyfriend took it out and was like, he's not getting any water out. Like, I can't get water out, So yeah, that was a little extreme. But that was one review I saw. I can't remember which website I saw it on. I looked up a lot of reviews about this bottle. And what's funny is, a lot of the other reviews is that this water bottle leaks. So either it gives off too much water or it doesn't give off any water at all. And then I did see some that were fine. Like, the person loves the bottle, have no problem with it. Maybe it's just us, but even when, because I know a lot of people are like, well, don't fill the water bottle up all the way, and then it will work. We did that. The tube that I came with still would not. It would at first. You'd get a few, and then the more you hit the ball, it would come to a point where it would stop giving out any water. So, easy solution if you still want a glass bottle is do what we did. Find a different, I guess, the sippy tube that will fit the screw, and just do that. So that's my spew about the Super Pet bottle not giving out water. Second thing I want to talk about is cleaning bottles, because I see a lot of people on YouTube and they're like, we don't use soap we don't use soap to wash, we don't use soap to wash, and I'm just like, why not? You're supposed to use soap. The instructions on at least this bottle said to use soap. Like, I don't pour soap in it. I do it like I'm doing dishes. Not, you know, I know a lot of people nowadays, and I don't want to be rude, but a lot of people have been raised with dishwashers, so they don't know what, like, doing dishes by hand is. I do dishes by hand. We do dishes by hand. We don't have a dishwasher. I fill up a sink with bubbly water, and I put all my bottles in it, even the over ones. And they have a small little, they're kind of more annoying to clean because of their shape. And they all get scrubbed with soapy water. The only thing you have to do is rinse them really well. It's not that difficult. Just rinse them really well. I don't have a bottle brush, so they don't actually get scrubbed, but I always feel inside them after I wash them. They don't feel slimy. They obviously, the glass one, that's a good thing about the glass one, is they're easier to clean, but even the plastic ones don't feel slimy, even the over one. But yeah, I always use soap. I use soap on everything, basically. You just have to rinse it really, really well to make sure you get any residue out. Even these sippy things are put in the soapy water. I don't do it a lot. I do it usually once a week, the soapy water, and then the rest of the times when I'm filling them, I'm just rinsing them. I'm filling them back up with the cold water. Well, cool water. It's not necessarily cold. So, I just wanted to talk about the water bottles. I'm not saying it, people who aren't using soap are doing it wrong, but I don't know how good it is to not use soap, because you're not killing any germs at that point, I guess. But if you've been doing it forever, hamster's fine, everything's fine, then I guess it's okay. I'm just saying I always use soap. Just like the litter box that I use soap on, which I'm gonna have to clean soon, because I will show you. So I'm gonna do it today. There's Ella's. Actually, doesn't look that bad. It's seriously almost like a cat box if people have cats. This litter clumps, so you can actually just scoop it. But I usually don't do that. I usually just leave it for a week and then I just completely change it over, wash it. So I'm gonna do their water bottles right now. Actually, I would show you, but I use my phone to make videos with, so I can't do that. Oh, and quick update. The peas are gone, so he ate them. Yeah, they seem to be all sleeping right now. They need to be fed. This is out. This is what I mean by Boo. Boo does not eat as much as the others. He takes the big pellets, and then I'll be throwing all this food out. There he is. He was sleeping in the coconut, and now I guess he's back there. Maybe it depends on the weather. We had a week where it was like, felt like summer, the middle of summer, that's what it felt like. And he was sleeping in the coconut then. So I'm gonna go clean the water bottles, and I have to clean Ella's wheel. It's dirty. It's squeaking. It's weird. These wheels don't usually squeak. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Bye.